You said you haven't talked to your mom in over a year? Why don't we give her a call?
Hi, Mom.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, The Real 1%. My name is Eddie. This is where I post whatever I want every single Monday. Make sure you like and subscribe. This video is something different. This video is something special, and I can't wait for you guys to check it out. What else do I have to say? No, that might be it. 2 days ago, I left my apartment in the morning, and I walked around Chicago looking for someone homeless. Basically, I wanted to spend the day with someone whose life was completely different than mine. I wanted to see Chicago from someone else's eyes, and so I just walked blindly until I found someone that I spent the day with. Make sure you subscribe at the end. So right now I'm literally just walking around the city looking for someone. I don't really know where I'm going. Hopefully I find someone at least. What's up, guys? So I just ran into someone here on the corner. He had a sign that caught my eye because it said that he is an ex-Marine. If you've watched some of my other videos, you know that my brother is also a current Marine. So I sat down with him, and now I'm gonna have him introduce himself. What's your name?
My name's John, but everybody calls me Speedy.
Speedy, what are you doing right now?
I'm an artist. I'm a street artist. I draw. Doing a Deadpool.
This is amazing, man. If you could explain your background in like 30 seconds to how you got to this spot, what would you say?
Honestly, my divorce made me homeless because she had a lawyer. I didn't. And honestly, I kind of gave up after a while. I lost my children. But I love being a dad. I love my daughters more than anything in the world. I have two of the greatest daughters in the world. Like, they're fucking adorable. Like, I can't even believe I made anything that looked that good.
So after meeting Speedy, I just sat with him for a while. I watched him draw, and we just had normal conversations.
I live my life mainly by, doing unto others. I treat people like I want to be treated. It's like my biggest thing.
And it was really, really cool. Initially, we just talked about homeless people in general.
You'll meet other homeless people out here sometimes, and they wear the amount of time they've been out here like a badge of honor. And I've been out here for 14 years. Like, why would you be proud of that? I went to college, for Christ's sake. I didn't aspire to fucking hold a cardboard sign on a corner.
We also talked about drug usage and how homeless people actually know why most people in the streets don't want to give them their money.
Yeah, it's great. I'm gonna run to the dope spot or go buy me some crack.
Would you do that?
No, I'm not really one for that. Not to say I haven't tried. Too far so down the hole, you're willing to try to do anything really to get back out, or at least find an escape, something to numb yourself.
Then somehow we ended up on the topic of friendship.
I covet the word friend. I think society uses the word too loosely of what actually defines a friend.
How do you define a friend?
A friend is someone who has never done you wrong. Never. In any way. I found that out here, which is like impossible. And he died a couple months ago.
And at one point, he was telling me how, unfortunately, a lot of people are just plain mean to him for no reason at all.
I've had guys that intentionally walk. I mean, they veer out of the way to step on one of my drawings.
Keep your head up, man, always. I wish I could help you more, and I'm gonna do everything I can with this video to like get your story out there, but
my story can change something in a better way. That'd be great.
Next, we went for a walk, and I asked him a question.
Sometimes the smallest thing in the world can make the biggest difference in someone's life.
If one day 1 million people were watching you right now, what would you say?
Pay more attention to the homeless. I lost everything in a matter of a day. I went from having a 3-bedroom townhouse with a jacuzzi in my master bath, a cop next door in Bloomingdale, to no wife, no kids, no house, no nothing. My wife threw everything away. I lost everything overnight. Everything. I went from you to me overnight.
After that, I took him to a barbershop for a makeover. I want to buy my friend here a haircut.
Okay.
How do you feel? Better. You look great, man.
I know I look a certain way, and unless you talk to me, you're gonna be my prejudge just the way I look. Even though people may say they don't do it, everybody prejudges everybody else.
What's the biggest and most important lesson you've learned in your life?
Don't take things for granted. Nothing. Don't take your mother's love for granted. Don't take kind gesture for granted. Appreciate everything. Value everything.
Next, he got cleaned up and I gave him some new clothes to try. How you feeling? New clothes, new look?
So much better.
We're going back to your post?
Yeah.
Then we sat down again at that same corner. I learned so much about this guy just by sitting down and talking to him. And I wish I could put everything in the vlog. We talked about stuff including World War II, Hitler, Trump, his art, he loves to cook, his kids, his family. What do you think of Trump?
I don't like Trump. Trump is taking away funding from so many different organizations that would help us. So many treatment centers that are government funded. They used to be 6-month programs, and they went to 90-day programs, and they went to 28-day programs.
We talked about superheroes. I'm sorry, what?
Who's your favorite superhero?
I like Captain America. His time in the military, thank you for your service, Speedy.
Military, like, it's really another family. It's a whole other family. You know who helps me the most? Other Marines.
And the topics went on.
I'm a big reader. I love reading, I'm somewhat of a Star Wars fan.
Oh, wow.
Those are my kids. That's my stepdaughter. She's 15. She just turned 15 on the 4th of July. She just turned 15. But these are mine too. Rachel and Rain.
Thank you, Speedy, for letting me spend the day with you, my man. Any last goodbyes to whoever's watching, man?
Man, don't take nothing for granted. And, like you said, man, it's all about perspective. Stop and talk to somebody that you normally wouldn't talk to. Find out how they see things.
But before I left, I remember one thing he said early on in the day about his mom.
Honestly, I probably should call her. I haven't talked to her in almost a year.
So I thought one last thing to do with Speedy before I left was to try to get him on the phone with his mom to make sure that she knew that he was okay, that he was alive, and that he was safe. Speedy, you said you haven't talked to your mom in over a year? Do you know her number?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Why don't we give her a call?
Alright.
You ready? You nervous at all?
My mom. I think I'm in trouble. Hi, Mom. I'm in Chicago. I'm not in any trouble or anything. How's Dad? How are you? Tell Dad, I hope, I think you guys a lot. I really do.